at my workplace right now. I'm just eating my breakfast. So I feel like I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. I actually didn't plan on uploading a video until the last day of my last term, because like honestly this is the most difficult term I've ever had, and everyone's just struggling. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Everyone is struggling, me, Joey, everyone. Basically there's like a lot of projects. Like I know we have to do time management, stuff like that, but it is like so freaking too much. One thing why I wanted to talk to you guys is like I just learned from my mom and also on the news that Manila is currently in lockdown ba? Tawag dun. Pero yan, because I have a brother who's studying in Parañaque. He was supposed to have a flight back home in Bicol this coming Sunday, but like my mom was really worried about Manila being like in a lockdown or whatever that means. So pinasundo na lang siya by car. So right now he's currently back home, so that's good. Regarding the COVID-19 here in Canada, I just searched it on the internet right now, and on the Canada website currently the situation is there's currently 152 cases here in Canada, and then in our province in British Columbia, where I'm currently in, we have 53 cases. But anyway, the school here, we haven't got any cancelled classes because of that. Hopefully not, because I'm nearing the end of my term and I just really want to finish this whole thing now. I feel like if we're gonna have cancelled classes, then we're gonna be extending our classes. I don't know, I just feel like it's gonna complicate more. So yeah. So UBC, they have announced on their website that they're not going to conduct in-person classes. Instead, they're going to start their online classes starting on March 16, which is probably great. But Langara, however, they haven't decided yet. My school haven't decided on anything yet. Yeah, hopefully the school will decide on something, you know, like prevention and stuff like that. So regarding my classes, I have 4 subjects. If you guys have been following my last vlog, like during my 5th term, I said that I would be having 4 subjects this term. Yeah, it's really hard. I have taxation, I have advanced accounting, and I have 2 business courses. And we feel like our major subject isn't accounting or tax, but really focuses on business classes, which really gives us a lot of headaches because there's a lot of paperwork, a lot of reporting. For example, in one of my business subjects, we have to report for 3 times, and so we have to meet every week because we have to construct our presentation. And beside that, we made like 2 term papers, kind of like that. And then for the other subject, we have like this one big presentation, and then we have to make like 20 pages of papers, and it's a lot. And then we have to deal with taxation, which is, the teacher sucks. Like why did we are so unlucky when it comes to teachers. I have this friend Dessa, right? She's also in the same program as Joe and I, but she's like on her 4th term right now, and we're currently on our 6th term. Her teachers are like so nice, and we were wondering, Joey and I were wondering, like, why does she get to have such nice teachers and we didn't? Yeah, also the reason why I can't really post that much like vlogs, because it requires a lot of editing. But unlike this one that I'm gonna upload, it's just gonna be a simple one, like whatever. But yeah, I had time today to film this little video because I just finished my last midterm for all the 4 subjects, and so right now I'm just waiting for next month for the finals. But during this time period before my finals, we have 3 more presentation and then 1 big paper due that we have to make. So it's hard. It's really difficult, yeah. But Tumutulong sipon ka! Hopefully we get through this. At tapos pala, speaking of sipon, parang last night, I went to Shoppers, parang grocery store shop. Tapos, I was looking for tissue paper. You know, the one that we use in the bathroom, right? And then we were all sold out. And then last week, I was looking for mask and then alcohol as well. But then, on the section of like medical supplies, there's like this one little banner that says all alcohol and masks are sold out. And I was like, what? Good thing, because I went home last December in the Philippines, and then I brought back with me like siguro 3 big bottles of alcohol, because sobrang into alcohol talaga ako. Like gusto ko talaga palagi akong may alcohol. But anyway, yun nga. So parang people are starting to panic buying here in Canada. I mean, the situation is not that worse compared probably in the Philippines, wherein I think my mom told me, she told me that people are starting to panic buying and alcohols were out. They couldn't order anything on the suppliers because they're out as well. But it's just really sad that we're in this situation right now. And particularly sad for us, the international students, because we're away. I feel like crying. But yeah, good. Yun nga, parang we're away from our families. I mean, buti siguro yung mga international students na may family dito, diba? Like, at least close relative, like aunties or titos or like uncles. But for me, I only have my grandma. Oh my god, another topic, speaking of grandma. But anyway, before that, so last night nga, I don't know, actually early this morning, it was nighttime in the Philippines. I was talking to my mom and she was like, oh, mag-ingat ka dyan, lalo na sobrang layo mo pati sa amin, ganyan, parang kompleto kami dito, ikaw na lang kulang, ganyan. So I was like, oh, yeah. So like, sabi ko, yeah, don't worry about me, I'm good, I'll be okay. Pero yan, this video, masyado ng random, but anyway. Yan, isa pa pala, like, why I've been feeling so stressed this term. It's not just about, like, academically. Like, academically, of course, it's a number one in my, like, reason why I'm so stressed this term. But normally, I would just have academics as my problem. But right now, I have a lot of problems talaga. Like, first one is academics. The second one is my work, this work. I'm gonna talk about that later. But like the third one is my grandma. So kasi during like at the end of January, I hope you guys don't mind that I'm talking while I'm eating. At the end of January, my grandma has been hospitalized. She had a stroke, and fortunately, she recovered right away. But you know how it is with the stroke? It's either you get worse or you get stopped or like it gets better. But either way, I don't know how it works really, but because I have my grandma too in the Philippines and she got stroke, but she didn't get better. Like she was stuck in, you know, like she couldn't move her other side. But then this happened to my grandma here as well. She got hospitalized, she got stroke like 3 days after she was confined. And then at first she couldn't move her, I think it were her right hand. Yeah, she couldn't move her right side of her body, like legs and hands. But then every day she tried to recover. Like she can now move her right side, but it's very weak compared to her left side. And then overall, her body is very weak than before. And so she couldn't stand, and up until now, I think it's almost a month and a half that she's been hospitalized. So it's just me basically in the apartment. It's quite scary because I'm always out early in the morning, and then I always come back home like during nighttime na, during around usually 8 o'clock because I have school Monday to Thursday and then work Friday, Saturday. Sometimes I still have to visit my grandma on Sunday, and then I have to think about also my homework, my projects, my midterm and stuff like that, and it's just too much. Like too much really, like work and stuff. I mean, work isn't that like much naman yung work, but it's probably like the load of the studies and the activities that we have to do in the school, and also like this happening with my grandma. Yesterday I talked to one of my ate here. She's actually my aunt, but she let me call her ate. She texted me and then she informed me that Lola's being discharged next week on Thursday. It's like 1 week from now, almost less than a week from now. And then since Lola can't walk na talaga, I mean, she has to have someone supporting her. And you know yung parang tungkod, no, parang pabilog siya. I mean, pa ganun siya sa unahan mo, and then it's gonna be your support system. Sabi ni ate, Lola's requested na the small bed goes into the living room. And I was like, are you referring to my bed? Tapos, sabi niya, oo daw. So, sabi ko, sure, why not? So, parang ang nangyari, kagabi, nag-visit sila. Actually, yesterday, but I was in school, so I wasn't able to help with all the moving and stuff. So, parang, ang in-imagine ko, sabi ko nga sa kanya, like, if you want, yung couch sa living room, right? Parang may sala couch dun. Like, could go into my room and then I could just sleep in there. Because she told me na if I wanted to, I could probably use Lola's room because she has the bed in there. But I told her, like, I feel like I'd be more comfortable in my own room, so I wouldn't really mind if I would sleep in the couch, like, something like that. And then, so yesterday they went in there, my ate and then her dad, my lolo. They arranged all these things. And then I went home last night and I was so shocked. When I opened the door, it's so different, guys. It's so different. When I saw the living room, because when you enter, it's like on my left is the kitchen. Nothing changed in there. When you go straight, that's the living room. The first thing that I saw was my bed. I was like, that's my bed. It's on the far left corner of the living room, and then the couch beside it. And then the next thing, I went to my right side because that's where our bedroom pala. So pumunta na ako dito sa right ko. Before ako pumasok sa kwarto ko, I went to Lola's room because it's open. So I opened the lights and I was like, what? Like, there's a lot of things in here. And I was like, where is her bed? Kasi akala ko nga doon ako matutulog. And I was really imagining na baka bumili na lang ako ng waterbed ganun para sa room ko. Since wala na nga akong bed, di ba? Tapos, pumasok ako sa room ko and I was like, oh my god, yung malaking bed ni Lola na sa room ko na. Sabi ko, oh my god! Tapos next ko agad si ate kasi sabi ko sa kanya, I didn't think that you guys would really move the big bed in my room. Parang sabi ko, kung alam ko lang na ganun pala yung mangyayari, parang hindi na ako nag-inarte na, diba, na okay lang sana na doon ako kay Lola na matulog na. Sabi niya, okay lang naman daw. Sabi ko, thank you. So yan, madi-discharge si Lola. I'm not sure because I think there has to be someone with her all the time because she can't walk on her own. So I'm not sure what the arrangement is gonna be. And it's something that I keep on thinking pa. I mean, I know they're not gonna be like pabaya naman to Lola. But I mean, like, somehow, diba, kahit hindi ka concerned fully, pero you're living with her and you also have to think about it somehow. So, I'm not sure what the arrangement is gonna be. I have my school Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday, and then work until Saturday. So basically, I only have Sunday, and my finals are coming. Pero yan, aside from all of these problems, I'm very grateful pa din. Because, first of all, I'm still safe. I don't have the virus yet. I still have a home. I still have a bed. I still have a room to sleep into every day. That's what I've been feeling these days, starting the start of the term. I feel like I could cry any time of the day. It's so bad. The situation is so bad. But yeah, everyone's having a hard time. It's just not me. So yeah, everyone's just trying to survive this term. Hopefully everything gets better after this. Yeah, I haven't started hoarding any items yet or goods. I don't have any mask, but I think it's not effective. But I mean, if someone coughs at you, like, it's better to have a mask on, right? But the only thing that I always have is the hand sanitizer. I don't think I've seen hand sanitizer available on grocery store last night, but I only checked on one grocery store. But the good thing though is, like, Langara in my school, they have like these hand sanitizer dispenser every corner of the building. So what I do though is I just have this like little bottle for hand sanitizer, you know, like yung sa green cos, diba? Yung color green, and then we have the color pink nga nun. So what I just do is, pag naubusan ako, I just refill everything. Like, I just refill the whole bottle with sa dispenser, coming from the dispenser. Probably next update is after my finals. But yeah, this is just all I have for you. If you're in the middle of processing your papers, like for international students, good luck. Hopefully you won't get discouraged because of what's happening. But I feel like if I'm the parent, I'd be very concerned about my child going into another country while there's a crisis going on. Just weigh your options, whatever it is, you know, pray for the better. Always stay safe, wash your hands, cough if you're coughing, like if you don't have your mask on, always like cough, like, no, it's not cough, like sneeze using your elbows. This is how they do it here actually. At first, like when I first came here back in 2018, I saw people sneezing this way. Like, I didn't know it was a thing to prevent like the bacteria coming out of everywhere. So whenever I sneeze and then I don't have a tissue with me, like I always do this. Yeah, wash your hands. If you think that you're not feeling better, don't go to work, don't go to school. People will understand, believe me. It's like they'd rather have you not in their workplace than you know, spreading viruses and stuff. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. If you guys haven't, please follow my Instagram at Glaire Cartago, I have joined the bandwagon. So I have a TikTok account which is glairechan. I'm not active yet, not yet anyway. I've only posted one video, but I will be active once I finish this very stressful term. So yeah, please follow me on those social media accounts, and yeah, that's all. Bye! Thank you guys for watching and keep safe. Bye!